Today, we're going to talk about one of my absolute biggest pet peeves whenever it comes to buying a new vehicle. It doesn't seem to matter whether you buy a $30,000 vehicle, a $50,000, $60,000 vehicle, or even an $80,000, $90,000, or $100,000 vehicle. There's one thing that you just simply don't get for free from the manufacturer. Now, of course, with the one thing I am talking about, the dealership does have the ability to click that option on the accessory list to add to the bill sheet before the vehicle comes in. Now, that is only if that dealership has that specific allocation and they build it specifically how they want it to come in. But more times than not, dealerships want to keep the cost of the vehicles as low as possible. So the accessory I'm talking about, we've already added to the Rubicon 392, but today we're going to focus on the 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited Blackout Appearance Package because it is really missing something that it desperately needs. Any guesses? So today we're going to be covering the all-weather Lasfit floor mats, actually the exact same kind that we have in the Rubicon 392, but for this all-new Grand Cherokee. As for the packaging on Lasfit's products, it's always extremely impressive, just simply because it comes with an actual carry case. And I actually use this for storage on the mats that I'm taking out, and it works really well. Now on the new Grand Cherokee, there are a lot of options. There's the Grand Cherokee L, there's the standard Grand Cherokee, of course there's the 4xe model, which in the Wrangler, the 4xe model floor mats and cargo mat are different. So if you do have a 4xe model, that's something you want to keep in mind for the Grand Cherokee. They could be, I'm not really sure and I haven't done the research on that, but on the Wranglers, they are different. Now from Lasfit, they offer quite a few different options. Of course, if you have a Grand Cherokee L, if you have that third row, and also for the standard Grand Cherokee. Now for the one that we have, it's just the standard Grand Cherokee. It does not have the third row, but I also wanted to get the cargo mat to go in the rear. Now typically the ones that you see on Amazon are not going to be the highest quality and they may not perform the best. But with these, they are custom fit. And of course, whenever they come pre-packaged, they're all going to be folded up just a little bit. So they'll need time to lay down and form correctly. But as you can tell right here, this is our second row mat. And of course, it's got the cover right across. And what I love about these compared to other floor mats in this price range, which is extremely low, we're talking the entire floor mat set for somewhere just above $100. And to get the cargo mat included as well, you're talking just over $200. And you can't really beat that price for the quality, fit, and finish that you get from Lasfit. Now on the back here, you can see that these snap in, so they're not going to move anywhere, and they snap extremely securely. So that is the rear floor mats. Now moving beyond that, of course, we have the front and driver floor mats. Now this one should be the driver floor mat. One of the coolest things you're going to see is that aggressive tread pattern that goes along for the actual texturing to collect all that dirt, mud, and debris. And I can honestly say with the Jeep Wrangler, it has worked extremely well. And the way that these lips are actually cut, you don't have to worry about anything getting under it and having to pick these up and vacuum them. For these, you can wipe them down whenever you get mud. It's extremely easy. Or you can just vacuum them up and pick up all the big rocks, the clumps of mud. But the main reason for that is the way that these lips are designed, they fit flush against the back. So you really don't have to worry about anything getting behind or around them. And then of course for this one, this should be the passenger front seat. Now one of the best parts about this kit is it does come with the rear cargo mat. And they're not the easiest things to find for a decent price. You might actually be surprised by that. So this is an extremely large cargo mat to fit in the back of the Grand Cherokee because it has a lot of space. You can see right here, it is quite large. So as you can see here, it still has that awesome tread pattern on it, but it's just quite a bit bigger. So this is basically just a 2X version of the traditional floor mats, but they've even got the little end flaps to cover the things on the edges, which makes it extremely nice and easy. And it still has that nice rigid lip all the way around. That way you don't have to worry about anything getting around or behind the floor mats. Now, of course, whenever it comes to installing these all-weather mats, it is an extremely straightforward process, but always remember to take out your carpet mats first, just to ensure you're going to get that custom fit. If you leave those underneath it, nothing's going to line up right. So let's pull the Grand Cherokee out, we'll throw these mats in and see how they look. Now, of course, whenever it comes to installing new mats, you definitely need to vacuum all underneath the mats. That way you're not trapping any of that dirt you're trying to keep out. Luckily for this one, it's just been vacuumed, so it should be good to go ahead and throw all these in. Now, like I said, these do have the little friction clips that these mats will snap onto. You'll see there's 2 of them on the front for each side. So we'll simply line these up. And it's really that simple. So like you'll see here, of course these have been folded up, so they need to be sat here for a couple days to let them completely fit flush. But you can already tell right here the way it goes alongside the actual frame of the door. And then you've got this extra lip back here to keep anything from going in where you don't want it. Then you've got this custom fit that just goes all around, so it keeps everything trapped right where it should be. And now we just need to put 4 more in and we're good to go. If you guys are interested in these, there's gonna be a link below in the description. That way it'll take you directly to them on Amazon for their great list price. And also for the Jeep Wrangler, if you guys haven't already seen, I've got videos on that Jeep Wrangler and it goes over the mats in some of them. So I'll put that link in the description as well if you want Wrangler mats. But the first link listed is gonna be for the all new Grand Cherokee. Now, if you have a Grand Cherokee L, be sure to pay attention whenever you're ordering them and click that you need them for a Grand Cherokee L. They have plenty of options, and if you want the cargo mat or just the floor mats, just have to be smart and look at whatever you're purchasing. As you can see, they look absolutely amazing. And then even for the rear mats, they snap into place as well. And then it goes all the way across the bridge right there, which is really nice. And even though we're running a rear monitor, you can run that cord right under it and it doesn't affect the actual fit at all. So it's nice to have this back here. Even for the rear cargo mat, this thing is fitting absolutely perfectly. It's even got the little cutout to cover that right here. Now, moving around to this side, you can see it's the exact same fit that we saw on the other side. Of course, where these just came out of the box and they were folded up, they need to sit for a little while. That way these will actually go down, and they will go down the same as they did in the Wrangler. And also for the front mat, this one really wasn't folded up much at all, so it's already fitting extremely well. You can see right there, it covers just about everything you need it to cover. And then it's got that awesome lip going all the way around the front. So for the Jeep Wrangler, I just wanted to show you guys really quick. That way you can see what these floor mats look like in it. Keep in mind, they're pretty nasty, but these are the Lasfit floor mats in my Wrangler. And like I said, I'm gonna put the link for those down in the description as well. They've worked extremely well so far, and I've been extremely impressed. And they've got that same cover for the bridge right here, so you don't have to worry really about anything. And also, if you guys watch my video on these seat covers, it really gives me the ability to beat and abuse this interior and not worry about it at all. So it makes it really nice. So what do you guys think about these Lasfit floor mats? Obviously, for the price, they're extremely hard to beat, but it all comes down to how you feel about the fit and finish. I personally love it, and I've enjoyed them in my Wrangler and can't wait to enjoy them in the Grand Cherokee. It just makes life a whole lot easier whenever you can just simply wipe them down, vacuum them out, and don't have to worry about anything else. Now, if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see next. But until next time, Godspeed.